Hey bookworms, it's Bookworm Wednesday and you're back to join me for a story. Thank you for joining me. And this week we're learning about Michigan and the Great Lakes and beaches. So let's learn a little bit more about Michigan, whose nickname is the Great Lakes State, and read this book together. Michigan, the Great Lakes State. Michigan is a great state. It is one of a kind. What makes Michigan special? Let's read about it and see. Who lived in Michigan first? Native Americans did. They moved around to find food, and they hunted in Michigan's woods, they fished in Michigan's rivers, and they gathered fruits and seeds and nuts. The first explorers came to Michigan in 1622, and they came from the country of France. Étienne Brulé was their leader. He and his men were looking for a new land. Missionaries came from France to America, and they built a mission in northern Michigan. They built it at Sault Ste. Marie, which we pronounce most of the time as Sault Ste. Marie, because it is French. A mission was a place built to bring the Christian religion to the native people. Have any of you ever traveled to Sault Ste. Marie? Way in the UP? Very long drive. Michigan was the 26th state to join the United States of America. Isn't it great to be a state? I bet Michigan could hardly wait. It became a state in 1837. There's our state. That's where we live. I am the state flag, and I was adopted in 1911. What color am I? What color is this, everybody? Blue. Look at me. What else do you see? I fly over the state of Michigan. What else do you see in that flag? Remember, those of you with pods, I hope you're using them at home. Looks like we have some elk, an American bald eagle, some other words, water, sun, some grass. Say hello to Lansing. Some of you may have traveled here. The capital city of Michigan. There's an important building in Lansing. It is the state capital. Michigan's laws are made there. The capital is located in the capital. There's Lansing. Some of you may have some family members, or some of you may want to go to the University, Michigan State. That's where that is. I am the state coat of arms, and I was created as a unique design for the state of Michigan. You can see me on the state flag and the Great Seal. So there's the coat of arms that was on that blue Michigan state flag. State nicknames are fun. State nicknames are great. They share fun facts about each state. Michigan's nickname is the Great Lakes State. 4 of the 5 Great Lakes touch Michigan. Look at Michigan. Michigan is called the Midwest. Michigan borders 3 other states. Find them on the map. So what 3 states does Michigan border? Can you see them there? Yeah, we've got Ohio. We've got Indiana. Remember, borders where they touch. And the UP is part of our state, and it touches Wisconsin. So those 3 states, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Ohio. Some of you may have traveled there too. Gerald Ford was the 38th president of the United States of America, and he lived in Michigan. And Gerald Ford grew up in Grand Rapids. Gerald was a Boy Scout. He received the highest rank in Boy Scouts, and then he became an Eagle Scout. Any of you ever been in Boy Scouts or are in Boy Scouts? So was he, President Gerald Ford. Many famous people call our state home. We've got some people you may recognize here. Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, Rosa Parks. Okay, I see these birds all over the place at my house. The robin. Do you see this bird in your yard or in the sky or in the trees by your house? I am the state bird and I fly over Michigan proud and high. As I fly up in the sky, I flap my wings to tell you hi. The Michigan state bird is the robin. I am the apple blossom. I am the state flower. I bloom in early spring and I help make Michigan beautiful. I bloom on the apple tree. So Michigan produces a lot of apples. So that is the flower that blooms on the apple tree. And we see so many of these in Michigan. The white pine. I am a white pine. I am the state tree. All over Michigan is where to find me. My roots run deep and they keep me strong. My leaves stay green all year long. I don't stand up straight, big and tall. Or I do stand up straight, big and tall. Don't climb too high, it will hurt to fall. Oh, the state gem, chloroastrolite. I am the state gem. Another name for me is the greenstone. I am found in northern Michigan. People put me in jewelry and souvenirs. If you polish me, my pattern looks like a turtle's shell. I do. Here we are with the lakes. One of my favorite things about Michigan and living in Michigan are all the lakes. Let's go to the lake. We can wade in the water. We can ride on a boat. We can jump off the dock onto an inner tube float. The lakes are home to many, many animals. And the mountains. Michigan's mountains are the place to be. Hiking, fishing, camping, fun for you and me. If you were to climb to the top of a tree, you'd have a very nice view to see. Beautiful mountains. And of course, we have many rivers. Michigan has many rivers. People like to use rivers for boating and fishing. This habitat is home to many animals. Birds, deer, snakes, frogs, fish, and more. And many of Michigan's early settlers built towns along these rivers. This little guy here says, let's go tubing. I wonder how many of you have gone tubing down some of our rivers, like the Osabo River. It's one of my favorites. Tubing is lots of fun. And to get to the Upper Peninsula or the UP, we have the Mackinac Bridge. The Mackinac Bridge is in northern Michigan and it connects the two parts of Michigan. The Mackinac Bridge is called the Mighty Mac or the Big Mac. And before the bridge was built, people had to ride a ferry between Michigan's upper and lower peninsulas, and that took about an hour. I wonder how many of you have crossed that bridge. Michigan's crops. These are the things that grow in Michigan. Some of them, the main ones. What do we have here, everybody? Corn. What's this one? Apples. How about here? Cherries. And many Christmas trees. Michigan has many farms. Why? Because Michigan has good soil and a mild climate. And some of the top crops grown in Michigan are those that we just named. What's your favorite? sports in Michigan. I know that Amy and I have a lot of sports fans in our classroom. And Michigan sports. Look at all those. Can you name any of those sports? We've got baseball, golf, basketball, soccer, football, and hockey. Whether you like to watch or play, you are sure to have a ball. So what are some of our Michigan sports teams? We've got the Detroit Tigers, we have the Detroit Red Wings, we have the Detroit Lions, the Pistons, the Wolverines, the Spartans, of course. We can't forget about our college football, college teams, and the Motor City in Detroit. It is called the Motor City because it's home of the car industry in America. Henry Ford made the first Model T car in Detroit, and the big three, Ford, Chrysler, and General Motors, all are companies that started in Detroit. Some of you may have some family members that work for one of the big three. I know I do. All right, that's our story, so the end. So I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something or could relate or connect to something in the story. And thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.